Dave Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State, says the sit-at-home trend in the southeast affects the residents and not the governors. He described the sit-at-home order by the indigenous people of Biafra as war brought by the people upon themselves. Umahi said the governors have tried their best to encourage the residents to stop complying with the order. He spoke on Tuesday in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State capital, during the inauguration of a senior special advisor on religion and welfare matters, Abraham Nwali, as the Southeast chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN). Governors of the Southeast have done their best to check the situation, and when people sit at home, it is not biting the governors, he said. When you sit at home, there is food for the governors in their homes, and some of their children are outside the country. Really? And he confirmed that. Some of their children, and that is why they are not even bothered. The same man came some days back and began to complain that they have lost billions, they have done this, they have done that. Their children are outside the country. What are they doing outside the country? Why can't they be inside here? The outside country that they are, those governors or those politicians, are their children in Nigeria. What are they doing? If Nigeria is good, what are they doing over there? You see how he's exposed himself. They have been sit at home this Monday and Tuesday, and I heard there's another one on Friday with the church's own on Sunday. Another group might come up and declare its own on Wednesday and Thursday. Then the end will come. The situation will then be clear to the people, but we implore the church to announce the dangers of this practice. The church can intervene through adequate enlightenment on the dire consequences of the sit-at-home order. Other geopolitical zones are not sitting at home, and we are killing ourselves in the name of agitation. On August 9, IPOB started the enforcement of a lockdown every Monday until Nnamdi Kanu, its leader, is released. The sit-at-home order is to protest the arrest and detention of Kanu. On August 13, the group announced the suspension of the order and modified it to whenever Kanu appears in court. Despite the suspension, the majority of the Southeast residents still observe the order. The Ebonyi governor had on September 6 said the residents of the region are adhering to the sit-at-home order out of fear. He said, you know, the easiest thing to do is to carry a weapon and kill somebody, and that is what happened in the past, Umahi had said. And that is why, you know, some people in the Southeast are afraid of coming out. So it is not a question of compliance, it's a question of fear. The governor has said Southeasterners who are mostly into trade and commerce do not like to miss a day of work, warning that if the situation persists, it may affect the economy of the region. According to a report by SB Morgan Intelligence, the sit-at-home order has been effective due to fear of attacks and sympathy for IPOB's cause. To ascertain the impacts of the region on the region, SBM Intelligence carried out a survey between August 20th and 26th among 1,000 respondents in the region. The survey found that 464 respondents were more supportive of the sit-at-home action. 312 respondents were less supportive, while 200 respondents were lukewarm. It was also discovered that more than half of the four age ranges 80 to 31 years, 31 to 40 years, 41 to 50 years, and older than 50 admitted to having their productivity affected by the action. Analysts residents in the region have told us that compliance should be seen as a combination of factors, most of which are public sympathy for the secessionist cause, consideration of personal safety and security in response to violent clashes between IPOB and security agents, as well as the group's resort to brutality as a means of enforcement. They also believe that these factors at best contributed in no small measures to the success of the sit-at-home order, the report read in parts. But the group has said they have suspended it. So who are the people who are now going after people who are trying to enforce the sit-at-home order? You can imagine that now they said they are going to go after the enforcer, those who are enforcing it, because as far as they are concerned, the IPOB, they know nothing about it. There's nothing like a sit-at-home order. So I mean, I don't even know where Umahi is getting his own that they are going to do on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and what have you. Really? Is that what they said, Governor Umahi? Well, why not sit at home forever, the worst race on earth? Happy slave, good morning. Why not mind your business? Well, it affects you so bad. Stop pretense. The pretense. Very soon it will affect you. Now lie, explain how it go affect am. Una poor people, they kill una selves small small. Whoever nominated you as a Guba candidate made a silly mistake. Your tongue is unbridled and your actions always regrettable. Why is he forcing the people to go out? We disagree with David Umahi. Why are you a governor? It's the citizens who want and supported the sit at home, so they should leave it and buy it. The IPOP and the Igbo want it. What do you want him to do? If he tries to stop it, you people will call him all kinds of names. So you people should enjoy the sit at home order. I don't even know whether the people are complaining really. And the question people have been asking is that who are the people who are enforcing it, in as much as the group has condemned it, that they've suspended it. That has shown how naive the governors are and why our Nnamdi Kanu waded in to save our people. The Efulefu are busy enjoying themselves with our money. Very sad indeed. Nothing concerns them. We know Umahi is not in charge of Ebonyi State. Your people don't obey you. You talk too much. Please allow them to sit at home for the rest of their lives. Now they suffer. Then why are they bothered? They will still go out and say, oh, they want to protest. They will still kill them. They are at home now. They are still complaining. For the fact that it has been suspended, but IPOP should do a very thorough and good job on knowing who are the people who are enforcing this whole thing, because they have said, go out. This man is really a fool among the idiots. Foolish man. Let's see. The fact is that Umahi is not in charge of Ebonyi State. Umahi, you talk too much. It's not good at all as a man. I think this man called Umahi has gone nuts. Then why are you elites crying for us? Umahi, you are the most hopeless servant of Fulani headers. Don't mind this. Don't mind them. The people must decide who to be in power from now on. You are eating Ebonyi State food, only you and your family. Okay, Mr. Governor, I appreciate your infrastructural development in Ebonyi State, but I hate your attitude towards your people. Governor David Umahi, I am sorry for you and your family. By the time the youth remembers you, that food you have will not enter your mouth again. That your juju will not save you. I mean it. That is the problem of leadership in Nigeria. Everything that doesn't affect you or your family is never your priorities. But we all know that it is not the quality of a good leader. We can't go far till we go together. One day you will come back to your senses. I do and do the needful. This is very stupid. Imagine the kind of people you call governors. An idiotic governor can't wake up in the morning to say this kind of words, let alone someone who says that it's reasonable enough to govern a state. It's affecting you. Who voted you in power? Can you vote yourself? You hate your people. Animal, use your sense before you say something. That is a wrong statement from a leader, because it's the people that made you governor, and without the people you can't be governor, but without you the people will still be. Sometimes I really agree to what people say, that we have no leader. How can a father is careless over his children affairs? You're proud to say that the governor has a lot to eat and enjoy, so let the sit at home last forever. Please, who produced the food in your state house food stores? The leaders are not available yet. You are not worth the seat you are sitting, my dear Governor Umahi. The vibes coming from you gives away as petty and immature. You cannot get the Igbo presidency. I will prefer the northern Fulani Muslims to continue than you. We are waiting for him in 2023. At least we have seen something that's more potent than street protests. The army and police cannot go to people's house and bring them out and kill. If they were protesting on the street, you would have received the ugly reports of army and police killing. David Umahi should have told us how many times we brought plates to his house and asked for his food. Now he knows that his threat means nothing to anybody. I pray that this situation will make them have sense. Speaking out of frustration because he knows that southeastern governors and the so-called elites have lost the respect of the people. He's crying indirectly. Of course, don't be selfish. What of the masses that voted for you? Also care for them. Tell them those Igbo boys to do to the protest in Abuja, the capital city. Let everybody see them, including the world. Shameless man, are they coming to beg you food? Affects you a lot. It affects you a lot. Yes, we know that. Ifulefu, Umahi, Uzodinjo, Obiano, they are all unserious people. I hope your decisions are unreasonable since it doesn't affect the governors and elite in the southeast, but we, including you, the masses. So stop your madness on in madness order in the southeast because they don't affect the elite and the rich, but you and I and our people. Don't mind them. The governor made his point clear. They are ranting nonsense. It's the citizens who want and supported the sit at home, so they should live with it and by it. The IPOP and Igbo people want it. What do you want him to do? You politicians always have selfish food to eat during COVID-19. You have food. How many of the poor did you feed during rubbish 8 months lockdown? If you have food to eat, stop complaining. Stop complaining.